Hi there, Maria Jernigan here again from Redshift Education, and in this video I'm going to show you how the La Cuarentena virtual activity, collaborative activity by Redshift Education can actually serve as a post activity in and of itself for teaching and having the students practice the present perfect tense in the target language, which in this case is Spanish. So within that during activity that I showed you in the last video, the students went to all of these different locations, all of these different community members that you see on the map, and they spoke with members of the community, from a barista to a pawn shop owner, all the way to a young couple who hopes to get engaged soon, and tried to understand, as members of the governor's COVID-19 Special Task Force, what these different community members are in need of, what challenges have arisen as a result of the pandemic and the resulting quarantine. Now, as this post activity, the students are going to collect, they're going to take all of these data points, all of these needs of the community that they collected in the previous activity, and now they're going to synthesize it, they're going to problem solve and take what they've put in their own words here and try to piece together whose strengths in the community can solve the needs of other community members. Let's take a look.
Habéis vuelto.
All right, so she says, you guys came back. Yes, we have come back. Of course, we've come back, Senora Juarez. I'm going to tell her that we have found a possible solution. Okay? Sí, y hemos encontrado solución posible.
¿Quién en la comunidad puede ayudarme?
You know, and she says, well, who in the community can help me? Oh gosh, well, of course I didn't complete this whole activity, so I didn't collect all the data that the students will have at this point, but I've played this once or twice. And so her need was that customers are celebrating birthdays. Customers are celebrating birthdays over video call, and so, you know, they're not ordering made-to-order cakes because what's the point? They're not having an in-person party. But after consulting with my partner, me as a student, we've decided that we've kind of realized that the taxi driver is also looking for customers because no one during the quarantine is traveling by taxi. So we're going to suggest Daniela, la taxista, the taxi driver, could maybe help solve Senora Juarez's problem. Daniela, la taxista. Didn't hear me quite right. Daniela, la taxista.
Es tímida, pero es linda también. ¿Cómo puede ayudarme?
She says, oh, she's shy, but she's sweet. How can she help me? And I'm going to say, I have thought of an idea Daniela can deliver for the cake shop. Yo he pensado en una idea. Daniela puede entregar para la pastelería.
Pero, ¿cuál es la conexión entre transportar a pasajeros en el taxi y aumentar las ventas de la pastelería durante la cuarentena?
Not sure if the audio comes through, but Senora Juarez is actually speaking to me. So while I wasn't talking, I was hearing her pronounce the words that we also see on the screen. Anyway, so she's asking, what's the connection between, what's the connection between transporting passengers in a taxi and increasing sales of the cake shop during the quarantine? All right, I'm going to tell her that 2 people have told me that they want to share cakes during the quarantine, but they haven't been able to. And there are probably others who want the same, all right? And again, I'm practicing this targeted construction called the present perfect tense. You'll see there's repetition, there's repeated practice, but in different contexts, which is what we're doing to foster transfer of knowledge. Dos personas me han dicho que quieren compartir tartas, pero no pueden a causa de la cuarentena. Probablemente hay otros que quieren lo mismo.
¿Y Daniela quiere ser mi repartidora?
Daniela quiere ser mi... Okay, so, and Daniela, the taxi driver, wants to be my delivery driver? Sí. Puedes contratar a Daniela a tiempo parcial.
Hablo con Daniela ahorita. Gracias.
And she's like, I'll speak with her right this moment. Thank you so much. And I'll tell her good luck. Buena suerte. And now, as a part of this post activity, in this virtual world, me, the student, and my partner, of course, who is invisible because I'm only in single player mode just for demo purposes, we're gonna go to each of these icons you see, each of these locations, which are the icons that match the graphic organizer the students completed during the previous round as their during lesson activity, as their during activity. And we're gonna we're gonna problem solve for everybody. I'll show you one more.
Bienvenidos a la cafetería. No pidas un batido, solo tenemos café.
Okay, this one's actually a long one, but this is Clara. So at this point, the students will go back to their graphic organizer, their during activity, and try to figure out, okay, if Clara has the need for customers at the cafe, what can she do? Actually, I'll just leave because this one's a little bit long. No hay batidos? Inaceptable. Necesita salir. No hay batidos? Inaceptable. Necesito salir. You get the idea. So now you've seen how just by repeating that process I showed you and by going to all these different locations and solving, coming up with solutions for each of these different community members, we're testing a couple different things in this post activity. We're testing transfer of knowledge, aka can they, in different contexts, produce the present perfect tense, you know, the learning outcome that we're targeting in this activity. But we're also testing problem solving skills. Can they take the problems that they put in their own words and really understand those problems during the graphic organizer during activity? And can they build solutions with a partner collaboratively based on what they've learned to solve the needs of everyone in the community? Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little demo, and I look forward to talking with you in the next one. Adios.